Welcome in, everybody. We're back racing on Tuesdays. We got a Legacy Series race at Michigan, and the Xfinity cars going on right now. These guys are waiting in the lobby, about to send me a message to join and load up. Stu's racing tonight. I'm in the booth. I think we're gonna have a 9-car field or 8-car field tonight. Yep. We are ready. They're ready. It looks like we're going to be joining the lobby here. Okay. All right, the real Gapamusa starting from the pole tonight. We're going to hop in the lobby and watch him go green here. So it's a 61 lap race. And they're off here. They're crossing the line there to start the race. 22 is Gapamusa. We're going to have to go through the field here because I don't know everybody's numbers. They just picked them today. Looks like Gapo's going... What's up with this view? There we go. Gapo's doing a good job keeping the lead here through turn 1 and 2, down the back and into 3. Looks like he's cleared himself by at least a car length. Cork Mob is the driver of the 61. Big Ben running in second. He's in that 18 car. MJ Bras running third at the moment. In the High Point 98, Gapamusa already draft breaking here. On lap number 2. Kill It Like Jason makes contact with the 7. I believe the 7 car is probably... Oh, Rillo's back here, spun out. Okay, so Rillo's in the 8, Stu's in the 7. And I think Outlaw's right here in the 21. Maybe lagging just a little bit. We're going to get back up front. This stage is 14 laps. It requires a pit stop at some point. I think these guys are going to find that they're going to be having a little bit of trouble on tires as the stage goes along. These Xfinity cars are notorious for burning the tires off of them. You make these things a little bit looser and try and find that speed, and it just blows the right rear tire off of these cars. So tire management is going to be key to today, just like it was at Bristol this last weekend in real life. Second stage will be 12 laps. That won't require a pit stop. And then the final stage will be 29 laps. Don't have a stream to go off of tonight, so We're gonna be guessing lap counts, but they're on probably. I think they're on lap 5 here, 5 or 6. MJ Bross looking to the inside of Gapo for a second down the backstretch. Don't think he's gonna make the move quite yet. Looks like these guys are content to kind of stay in the draft here. Cork got really tight right there. Three wide down the back. '98 car on the inside looking to get the lead from Big Ben. Mike's going to actually go ahead and hit pit road. I like that call by Mike. The only thing I'm worried about with that is if these guys are running as a pack in the draft, if they can run a few laps together, they would, pull away from him because they're faster as a pack than he would be as a single car. But, they're kind of fighting each other. I know it don't really look like they want to work together here, so Mike probably went in there and only took enough fuel just to make the laps of this stage. I'm almost positive everybody's probably going to take no tires. But, like I said, it's going to be a problem to make it on tires. I know. I'm definitely going to see some people getting really close to blowing a right rear. Stu signaled the pit. We're expecting him this lap, and he's going to go in right there. See if we get any more takers. Oh, Gapamusa leaves the race. Cork right here on the bottom. Does he come to pit road this time? Looks like he's checking up to. And the 21 get in. Gets in with Cork. Ben and Jason. Still on track right now. Logging laps on these tires. I think Arillo's a lap down here in that 8 car. I think he spun. Stu already pitted. Stu's behind Mike by quite a bit, so he either had to take, I think he might have taken tires, maybe just right sides, possibly. Oh, 21's lagging like crazy. He took 4 tires for sure. Looks like Cork took 4 tires as well. Big Ben's still leading. Jason pitted here. We're going to watch his pit stop. Fuel only for the 19 car. Let's see where he comes out. You can see Mike coming around just behind him. Can he keep it down with old tires? Did a pretty good job there. Ben's on pit road. They're going to be... Jason's going to have the lead here. Mike's still there, though. Alright, if Ben takes no tires, I think he's going to pull out in front of them. There it is. No tire stop for the 18. Oh, they're closer. He might not have done as good. No, he's got it. Look at. Ben's got to keep it straight off the apron here. Slick down there. All right, looks like we're going to have a three-way battle for stage number 1. Mike Ross, Big Ben, and Kill It Like Jason all in this front pack. Jason and Mike took the momentum that they had down the backstretch, and Jason was able to clear the 18, but not the 98. Oh, Ben checked it up right there in the center, big time. Jason hits the wall. 19 car takes himself out of it here. It's going to be a 2-car battle. Oh, he's going to hit the outside wall super hard. Everybody's going to miss him. I mean, he just looped it out of 2 there. Let's go back to Ben. This is the battle for the stage win. I don't have a stream, so I don't know exactly what lap they're on. Shout out NASCAR Heat 5 for not having a leaderboard. Mike's making the move to the bottom. Not quite to the quarter panel of the 18. 18's just going to keep it on the top next to the wall there down the backstretch. Does a great job diving it into 3 and 4. Checks it up in the center. Mike washes up off his off the aero disadvantage of being the second car. Ben comes across the line there, and that's going to be your stage 1 win. Big Ben gets another stage win in this Legacy Series. '98 brings her home second. Looks like Stu will bring it home third, Cork fourth. And then maybe Outlaw fifth? Question mark. Don't know what happened to Gapamusa that time off of 2 there. Saw him out of the groove and then just left the race. That was our pole sitter for the night. Definitely had a fast car, so that's unfortunate to see that. All right, Big Ben gonna light the candle in stage number 2. Already you see the bottom line kind of surging ahead there off the 2. Ben's going to move to the bottom, try to block Stu. He's going to complete that block on the 7 car. MJ Bross on the outside of the 7 car. He's going to surge forward through the middle of 3. Maybe pull even with the 18 off the corner exit. He's going to come down, look to get a side draft. He gets it. Stu's going to get back to the 18's bumper. Try to push him into 1. We have a side-by-side battle for the lead. '98's going to have a big run off of 2 here from the top. Ben's got to get up and side draft. Decides not to. Is he going to try to slide up to the outside line? He doesn't. Cork's going to follow the 98 through. Again, side-by-side for second off of turn number 4, coming to the line. Big push to the 61 by the 7. 18's dropping like a rock. He's got no help on that inside line. 61 misses the middle a little bit. That's going to check up the outside line. They get a little squirrely, 7 in the wall. Two Toyotas are working against each other, actually. The 19 moves to the outside. Oh, Ben gets tight through the center. Contact with the 19. Cork and MJ are loving what they're seeing. They are checking out on these guys. Gets the apron. Ben's going to try to push him, I think. These guys are all lined up, trying to get back to the top two. They're definitely still in their draft. It's just about, running a lap, single file. That way they can actually make up the time. So when you're 2 and 3 wide here, you're just scrubbing speed lap time out of the car. So and this is a straight up stage. There's no pit road, pit stop required. Okay, Big Ben and Kill It Like Jason have been able to make up the time. The other drivers have not been able to stick to the back of the 18. Rillo and Stu are trying pretty hard here to get back to him. Outlaw's falling off the draft. Rillo's got a big run in the draft. Mike goes to the top. Kind of blocking the top here. 61's got to run to the inside. Maybe a little contact there. 19 and the 98 hooked up, pushing pretty well. Oh, loose. Big Ben right on the bumper of the 19. It cost him to lose the nose of his car, and he washed up in the center. Lost about a car length to the 19 car. '61 falls in line behind the 18 in 4th. Stu's been able to make his way around Rillo in the 8 car. Stu's running 5th. Kill It Like Jason makes a move to the outside. This is very smart. Can he stay even with the 98? He's not going to be able to. Mike's going to squeeze back into position. 19's going to cross him over out of 2. Big Ben's pulling hard off the 98's draft. 1998 wash up just a little bit. There was room on the bottom. Nobody took it. Everybody's just playing the draft here. Mike's sitting here holding both lines back, making sure he keeps the cars behind him. And we had an incident here. I think Rillo caught the wall after 4. Because him and Stu suddenly lost the pack. I don't want to blame it on Rillo. It could have been Stu too. Don't know what happened there. Big push to the 19 car. Huge run down the back. These guys are getting huge runs, but they're kind of missing the bottom and stuff when they do that. It's just these cars are kind of like a brick. So you get them going too fast and then you throw them down into the turn and they just don't turn for you. Let's see if he can cross over the 98 this time. He's going to look for it. 98 sees it coming, tries the block, doesn't have enough turn to get back down to the bottom. 19's going to come up, side draft Mike down the backstretch. He's got the position on the inside line. Can he hold the bottom here and complete the pass? Mike does a good job driving it off to the middle lane. In turn 3 and 4, gets a good run down the front stretch. 19 has no help behind him to help push him back past this 98 car. Cork gets to his bumper late. They're drawing even through the center of 1 and 2. Right here, Jason needs the side draft. Contact. Doesn't quite get the side draft he needed. Mike's going to be able to hold that position for now. There's got to only be a couple laps left in this stage. Remember, I don't have a lap count. I don't have a stream to go off of. But there was only 12 laps in this stage. Oh, 18 got super loose off of 2 there. Mike's draft braking. Trying to keep this Jason and Cork from working together and using the 98's draft to make a pass. Out of 4 here. Still single file. Nobody's generating a run big enough to get next to the 98. And that's going to be the stage. Mike Ross is going to take stage number 2. '98 High Point Ford Mustangs looking pretty fast out front. 98, 18, 19, and the 61 all look like they're in contention for this thing. The 21, 7, and the 8. Stu looks like he has a quick car. I think he's been getting messed up by the traffic a little bit. Just lost the draft a few times. Rillo and the 21 have looked a little erratic at times, but they look pretty fast too. Rillo says innocent bystander, so he must have not been the one that got caught up in whatever happened out of 4. But here we go. We got 29 to go. This is going to be a big stage. This is for the race win. Look at Cork down here riding the grass. This stage is for the race win. It's going to be 29 laps, 2 pits. So we're going to see a ton of strategy here. We're going to see if somebody wants to try and stretch it, take no tires at some point. We're going to see if, they want to split it up evenly into 3 parts and take 4 tires twice. Maybe somebody's going to save some fuel. We don't know. Fuel number's 13 laps. 13 and 13 would be 26. So you need 2 full runs of fuel plus a little extra. So we'll see. I don't know exactly what the winning strategy will be for this stage. Everybody's single filed out though. I think they learned from stage 2 that they need to be a little more patient on these restarts, or they might lose the draft. We saw 2 or 3 of them lose the draft just because there was so much jockeying for position going on early in the run. Riding along with Big Ben, we're going to do a Ruthless Race and crank it up. Presented by West Higgins ORV, the side draft download, and SKU car. So we're going to listen to the sights and sounds of these race cars running around Michigan. Here we go. All right, we're back. These guys have been shaking it up a little bit recently here down the backstretch. Ben was able to complete a pass on the 61. Looks like Stu was able to get past Cork as well. It's kind of classic Michigan where somebody goes to the inside to pass, but then down the backstretch, everybody, runs the wall, obviously, like they are right now. And if you're side by side with somebody, it's almost a death sentence because that outside line gets a huge amount of draft as the line of cars moves up there next to the wall, and kind of stalls out the run you had on the bottom. So that's kind of what we saw with the 61. He got shuffled down to the bottom lane, and everybody's had a good run to the top. Made it work down the backstretch. Stu's looking like he's going to lose a position or two here. At least one to Rillo, who's already cleared himself. 61's trying to clear himself off of 2. There's contact. 61 on the wall. And 61 down to the inside. It's a single car crash. Not going to bring out a caution here. And that's probably going to take the 61 of Cork Mob out of the contention for this race. So now the battle's between the 19 and the 98. Ben's in third. He's got to get back to their draft, which he is close enough to. Rillo's just behind Ben. Ben doesn't really have a safety net here, so if I'm Ben, I'm trying to get right back up to the back bumper of the 19 as fast as I can. Rillo's kind of tagging along here. Stu lost the draft, but he's close enough if they have a bobble or if they start battling for position to still be able to catch those guys. Also, there's a lot of fuel strategy on the table. These guys are cruising right now, though, out front, staying lined up like they are. I think Jason, we're not seeing him push the 98. So I think that 19 car is just cruising for the time being. What's up to everybody in the chat? I know somebody else said what's up too. I was supposed to keep track of laps here, and I keep forgetting. I think that was completing lap number 8. So we got about 20 to go here in this stage. Oh, Rillo lost the draft here. And Stu's way to the inside. He must have gotten really loose off of 2. Outlaw still back here, running behind Stu in the Tax Slayer Camaro. He's going to turn this into a 3-horse race. Rillo's still close enough to get there if there's a bobble, but very shortly these guys are going to be pulling away within the next couple laps here, and he's going to have a tough time catching them. Ben's doing a good job staying glued to the draft from the 19. The 98's coming off a 4 low. It looks like he's going to hit pit road. First strategy call here playing out as we speak. The 19 and the 18 deciding to stay out together. Oh, Jason gets the wall on entry to 1. It's going to cost him a little bit of time. He's actually going to cross over the 18 somehow on exit. They had a really good run. 19's going to pit here. Ben's going to stay out another lap, it looks like. Oh, Ben washes up super high into that turn. Oh, I think they're both coming to pit road. That's why. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a good entry by both people. Oh, I don't know. Make the call. I think the 18 might have been a little quick there. So we'll see. We're going to watch these guys, see how long they spend on pit road. Everybody's trying to get to that Ruoff victory lane. the super flow victory lane. I think these guys are taking tires. Definitely taking tires. Alright, so we get back on the 98 and watch him come around and see where everybody cycles out. They're coming off pit road. Oh, Ben's with them, so he did not speed. 19 and the 18 did a very good job getting on pit road. Maybe not a great job getting off, but they're going to be even with the 98 here. We saw some dirt flying. Alright, so that's going to put, that's probably going to put the advantage back into the 18 and the 19's hands. They got a lap fresher tires and a little more fuel than the 98 has at the moment. There's still another required pit. There's no need to save. So they pitted there. That was probably lap 13, so they got to be on lap 14-ish. 15 probably right now at the moment. They're probably completing 15. '98 drops into second. I think that's a little bit of a fuel conservation move by him. Jason's still in third right there in the 19. Let's check on Mr. Rillo in the 8 car. He's lost 2 positions, 1 to Stu and the other to Outlaw in the 21. Rillo's right in the draft behind the 21, trying to work together with him to maybe catch Stu and then create, a second pack. Stu's out here rocking his new account, the Stu 25. Putting together a good race. He's just had a little bit of issues there where he's lost the draft. Cork had a big issue off 2. Him and Stu were battling. Somebody wasn't clear and somebody got loose, and Cork ended up in the inside wall there. Early on in this stage, looks like he's riding the fence, trying to find a new line, rubber in that top line for these guys to use. And the 98 and the 19 have dropped way off the pace of this 18 car. I don't know if they're trying to aggressively save fuel or what's up here. There's still another pit stop to be made. It looks like Ben's going to go ahead and go in right now. Let's see if anybody follows this 18 car. Does not look like anybody's going to. Ben's going to have a clean pit road entry to himself. He's definitely in. Did a good job getting in there. MJ Bras cycles back to the lead. Stu's already been on pit road. He comes out right here, losing a lap at least. We're going to watch Ben on pit road. I got to know what he does here. How long he's in this box for. No tires is the call. No tires, half can. MJ Bras kill it like Jason coming to pit road. Jason coming in hot. May get a commitment cone violation for that one. Alright, 18 cycles back out onto the track. We're going to stick with Ben, see where he comes out relative to the other leaders. They're exiting the pits now. Oh, Mike had to take more fuel or something. 19 did not get a penalty there. He might 19 will be probably get a penalty for missing the commitment cone. We'll handle that after the race. Let him race it out. And MJ Bross is nowhere to be seen with these leaders. He probably took tires or something. I don't know. The second stint, if they're taking no tires, they're going to have to do be 13 plus 3. They took off 1. They're going to have to do 15 laps here on tires. That's a lap longer than they did on stage number 1. So I think we're going to be on tire watch. Again, I have no idea what lap this is. We were on probably around lap 21 or 22. Seven or 8 to go here. Somewhere in that realm. Right now, the 18 and the 19, two Toyotas leading the field here on a strategy call. Mike Bross not too far behind them. He's probably, I think he's about 4 or 5 seconds behind them. I'm wondering if he took 2 tires there, knowing that these guys might have to baby their car at the end, and he'll be able to run them down. We did also have to see him have to pit a lap earlier than those guys. So he would have had to do 15 or 16 laps on a set of tires, where these guys are only doing 14 or 15. Of course, got fresh tires, though. If Mike can kind of stick with that 61... looks like there's already a pretty big gap there, but I was going to say the 61 could kind of draft back up there. Big Ben's holding on, though. Running a great line in this number 18 Toyota. It's going to be interesting to see if he has enough tire, man. If he doesn't, we're going to see him start dropping like a rock, trying to save tire. Jason's in the same boat as him. So I don't know who's doing a better job keeping that right rear under him. But I know this is going to be close. Mike back here riding by himself. I think Stu's in 4th. Outlaws in 5th. We saw Rillo in 6th. Of course, your 7th place driver, he's a lap down with damage. He probably fixed his damage now, but had damage off of a spin earlier in the stage. And then Gaffamusa, who lagged out, left the race early, is your 8th place driver. Big Ben's got a consistent gap to Jason. This is going to come down to the wire to turn 4 on the last lap. It's going to be, can they get through that last set of corners with tire underneath of them? Another lap clicked off. Ben's holding a good line here. Jason has not been able to close this 1 to 2 car length gap between them. In fact, it might look like he's losing a tenth or two here. I mean, if I'm also another thing with these guys, I'm seeing them do, they're dipping below that apron. I would not be doing that. That's, it's not worth a lot of tire life, but anything you can do to save these tires is going to be crucial on that last lap. I think Jason's got to save tire more than he is because he's backing up his pace a lot. He's lost a car length or two to the 18 here. Oh, the 18's out of fuel. Something happened. Something happened to Ben. Blew a tire, out of fuel. This could be the last lap. Jason's running slow. That's not the end of the race. What happened to Ben here? Oh, Ben is just disconnected. I don't know what's up with 18 here. That's crazy. Oh, that was the race. Ben lost it in turn 4. Oh, no. Oh, they're done because of the burnout rule. That's what happened. Okay. Well, shit. We might have a little bit of a situation here. We're going to have to ask and see what happened there. If this was in real life, Jason would be dead. He's just doing donuts, man. We will let our winners do donuts. They don't look hella good on stream, but it's fun as a driver to win a race and do some donuts. We're going to have to talk to the drivers, man. It looked to me like the 19 missed the pit commitment cone on his pit stop. If that's the case, it's going to kill me to do it, but we might have to take this win away from the 19 here. Ben, unfortunately, did not have enough fuel to get out of turn number 4 on the last lap. But we're going to get these guys added to the chat. Let's see here. So I think it'll be Jason, Stu, and Mike. Jason, Stu, and Mike. All right, we'll give these guys a second to join up. Rillo runs runs the fastest lap of the race, 38.237. Cork also had a 2. All right, we got our winner, unofficial winner in the booth, and I say that only because did we make the commitment cone, Jason, on the pit stop?
Oh, I have a clip of that I can send that.
So, great strategy, great race ran by you, but we're going to have to look at that because you were coming in pretty hot, and we saw you in the grass there. We'll talk to you as the winner right now, and we'll look at that later. It's not a huge deal. But, talk to us about the strategy that you ran in stage number 3, and then kind of what happened there at the end. I mean, Ben, we just saw him completely drop out of it. So, talk to us about all that.
Kind of right. Stage 3. And, on the pit. Luckily, I figured the 98 might. Yeah, I really wanted to save him the whole time. Luckily, I guess I was just saving in the draft without even trying to save. I think 98 had to pit the one lap early, so I was like, oh, he might be out of it. So it's going to be between me and the 18. Ended up getting a lag. I think it was the second stint when I got the lag. So yeah, 94 arrow, kind of lost them. I figured, shoot, I'm going to have to make it up going into pit road. I guess we'll determine to see how that ended up going.
I'm sorry to cut you off, Jason, but these guys are saying that you have no audio on stream.
You got me now. You should get me now.
Okay, walk us through that stage one more time.
All right, yeah. So first stint, really, I wasn't even saving at all, but I guess we're saving in the draft. Seeing the 98, he had to pit early, so that kind of made him out of contention because he had to take that half the cam. So I figured it's between me and the 18 car. We ran in there, got aero damage, so a lag spike ended up hitting me when I was behind the 98. Got 94 aero, so I was kind of like, kind of probably got us out of contention. So I had to basically make it all up going into pit road. Try my hardest to go in there as hard as I can. Guess we'll decide to see if I made it or not. I got in there, came out, kind of was trying to be with the 18 car or with him, and I kind of got tight one of the corners, so I kind of lost him. And I was just kind of hoping and praying that he wouldn't be able to make it off field. I didn't even save at all, so I guess we just had different gears, whatever. Mike gave me a gear right before the race. And I really wasn't even going to race the race. I kind of just threw something in there, probably, 840? The qualifying was 845. Like, shoot, I'm bored, might as well race, and hopefully got the win. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, man. Well, it was good to have you in the race. You guys were dicing it up the whole time for the lead, and the whole time in that pack as you guys were completing this one. Great strategy at the end. Yeah, we'll just have to check it out. It looked a little close on my screen. There was grass flying up and stuff, so we'll have to look at it. But regardless, great race by you. We'll move on to second place. The 98 car, Mike Bross. Brought it home second. It looked like you were going to get third. Ben runs out of fuel. What would you have done differently if we ran this back in that third stage? And then, yeah, we'll go with that. What would you have done differently in stage 3?
Not wed.
Yeah.
It's easy to say that now. But, yeah, the car was really fast, and I didn't really know that it was going to come down that close. And I don't know, I probably could have went an extra lap there, but I would have stumbled a bit, so I don't know. It's the tire wear in these cars. It's not like the next gens where you can hang with them guys. One lap makes a huge difference. So when I was kind of behind on that strat, with them pitting a lap later, it's just kind of you try to go for what you can there and the best finish. So just threw on 2 tires and a can of gas because I don't think I probably would have been like 2 laps short on gas just from being a lap early. But it's a shame Ben couldn't get the win there. He had a really strong car. Um, him and Jason played the right strategy there, and I was hoping they both run out in 3 and 4, and just the one did. But it's a fun race, sporty to run the outside and make some passes.
Yeah, we saw you have one of the strongest cars in the field right there. Ben got you in stage 1, but you were able to get everybody back for the stage 2 victory. So P2 stage 2 dub, not a bad race for yourself. Um, yeah, good race, man. A lot of fun watching you out there. We're gonna move on to Mr. Stu in the 7 car. Kind of lucked into a top 3 here tonight. You had a pretty fast car too. I felt like you were just losing the draft off of checkups or whatever it was um, in the beginning of those stages. So kind of walk us through your race and how that 7 car felt all night. And what was your strategy at the end too? Did you do tires or because we saw you kind of pitting at different points during stage 3, like you were pitting on different laps than everybody else.
Yeah, so stage one, felt like it was pretty good, just kind of feeling out everybody and figuring out how they run, stuff like that. So, no big deal. And stage two, something, I'm not quite sure what happened. Somehow I got bumped in the nose or something, like a perfect lag or something, kind of threw me up right into the wall and got into Rillo. So I want to apologize to him, because he was running up there with us pretty good, holding his own. And then that happened, and, he had to get a free pass there for the next stage. But yeah, there at the end, Ben unfortunately had a strong car all day. Just ran out of fuel there at the end, and Jason was able to sneak in there and get him a win there. On that, about every race I've ever broadcasted with Jason in it, if I'm broadcasting somebody, they're like, "Watch that," Jason, man, he's always sneaky with what he's doing, so he might sneak up there and grab one, and he might have right here with that move, and then Mike, he just led a lot of laps all day and was looking good, so congrats to him. But yeah, stage 3, ran the first fuel runs just straight through, and then I went in, got 4 tires and fuel, came back out, and just ran it to where I would only have to take half a can because I was playing that burnout rule. Had I somehow won the race, I would not have gotten a burnout in. So that's what I'd done. I just took right sides because there was no way that right rear tire was going to make it. So I had to use the right sides half a can there on the last stop, and I was just hoping somebody would mess up because I was holding pretty good there on those right sides. I know Mike was 4.4 ahead of me. I cut it down to 4.2 at one point, so I knew I was making good, pace. I just had to hope somebody ran out of gas or something, but I guess it did happen for me to get third. But thanks to everybody who raced. Thank you, Hollywood, for calling the race. Jason getting the win. Mike leading a bunch of laps and holding strong in there. But on the next week, let's see what's going on.
So was that winning strategy then? No tires and a half a can.
I would say
No
half
tires.
can, no tires would have been great if you
Okay.
could have done it.
I wasn't even close with the one tires. I think I still had like 20% maybe.
Okay. Jason's car must have not have been trimmed out as much as maybe everybody else's, but he was still out of fast car. Was able to get it done there. Great strategy at the end for him. And again, we'll kind of look at everything, but that's not our main focus right now. Just focused on the great racing that got put on next week. We're going to be back live on Tuesday. These guys will be taking on Dover in the Truck Series. So that'll be another huge race. There is a setup on YouTube. So if anybody wants to race, all the tools are available to you to hop in this race and be quick and be able to run with these guys. So make sure you guys tune in next week. If you're just a fan, if you want to race, let us know. Leave a comment or something. We'll get in contact with you. But other than that, final results from Michigan: Kill It Like Jason P1, Mike Bross P2, and Stu P number 3. We'll catch you next week, and actually we'll catch you on Thursday as the Pro Series takes on New Hampshire in the Next Gens. Stu will be in the booth for that. I'll be on track. We're going to do a little swap, and yeah, make sure you guys are there for that. So thanks to all the fans, thanks to all the sponsors, and we'll see you guys next time.